Hey folks, how's it going? I'm Randy with Templar, and today we are going to do a Catholic VR review of Beat Saber, rated everyone. If you'd like to know beforehand how the review process will work, you can check out the short video in the description below, where I will be describing just how I will do this. With that note out of the way, let's get started. According to the official game summary, Beat Saber is a unique VR rhythm game where your goal is to slash the beats, represented by small cubes, as they are coming at you. Every beat indicates which saber you need to use and also the direction you need to match. All the music is composed to perfectly fit the handmade levels. Our goal is to make players almost dance while cutting the cubes and avoiding obstacles. Each cut is strongly supported by great sound and visual effects to emphasize the rhythm. I can say after playing for several hours that the way they describe the game is pretty spot on. As I progressed to harder and harder difficulties, it felt less like saber swinging and more like dancing, at least a very arm-prominent version of dancing. There are several modes available to play. Solo, where you can record your global high score. Online, where you can compete at a selected difficulty against 4 other players. Campaign, which progresses you through the difficulties and introduces you to some of the different modifiers like no arrows or disappearing arrows or no walls. And Party, which allows a group to record their high scores on their own leaderboard. The game also gives you some other options besides the different modifiers, including the ability to change the colors of your sabers and blocks. Now for the first of my pros. Beat Saber is a great and fun workout. Even more importantly, the game and its original soundtrack is generally wholesome enough for all ages, allowing families with younger children to play together. Along that same line, the party mode, rather than solo, allows a group of people to save their high scores on their own personal leaderboard, which includes a resetting daily leaderboard as well as an all-time one. All scores can also be deleted for a fresh start. Next, not only do they have 5 difficulties to choose from and grow with, but a host of modes and modifiers to make the game both easier or more challenging. I found that the original song packs also got harder as I went through, which also prepared me for moving up in difficulty. Finally, if that content isn't enough, you can also get community-made songs, sabers, and blocks from SideQuest or wherever mods are available for your headset, which allows for nearly endless playability. The only con I have for Beat Saber is related to the last pro, in that you have to purchase any popular music through their downloadable content, or use the community mods, which will require additional setup, are not official, and may cause bugs, and must be used with discretion when it comes to online content, as any interactive online experience will call for. Now for the ratings. For gameplay and feel, I give Beat Saber an S. It is fun and active, and the game runs very smoothly. Everything you could want in a VR game. For purpose and depth, I give Beat Saber another S. It is a simple yet fun game that accomplishes what it sets out to do as a game. It has plenty of content for hours of playtime, and if that's not enough, you can get even more through community mods. For the truth rating, I give Beat Saber an A for 2 reasons. First, it is not a game that necessarily has a lot of truth value, nor does it try to, since it's just a game about swinging sabers to a beat to cut blocks. Secondly, even though the game itself doesn't have a true or false message, a few of the original soundtrack songs themselves do, and they do tend toward more secular values, though it is not anything major. For anyone concerned about these songs, though, I wouldn't worry too much. I will provide a list of them in the description. This truth rating doesn't apply, however, to any community-made content, as that is subject to a lot more variety. For the moral rating, I gave Beat Saber another A, again because it does not have any inherent morality, but some of the songs do. Not only this, but the game's online environment, as well as the community mods, don't allow for a purely moral experience and will always be subject to misuse. However, Beat Saber's online play does not seem to carry much risk other than another player's occasional strange name, because there is no real interaction between opponents. Overall, I give Beat Saber an S. It has fun and smooth gameplay for all ages, with hours and hours worth of playability. And if the base game and downloadable content isn't enough, you can find community-made songs, sabers, and blocks to expand your experience even further. While it is impossible to ensure a truly wholesome experience online or with modded gameplay, there is really very little to worry about with Beat Saber, and for that, the S's given in both gameplay and purpose outweigh the A's given in truth and morality, especially since the basis of the game is outside the realm of these categories. I conclude that Beat Saber is a game that does exactly what it sets out to do: make players almost dance while cutting the cubes and avoiding obstacles. Finally, for the minimum age recommended, I say Beat Saber is appropriate for any age. Other than a few of the songs with secular lyrics, the game contains very little problematic content. If you feel your child is capable of handling VR, I think Beat Saber is one of the best games you could start with. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful or you just enjoyed it, please give a like and be sure to subscribe. And please share your thoughts on the review of Beat Saber in the comments below, or share any other VR games that you wish to see reviewed here. For now, I'm Randy, this is Nerds Templar, peace.